Hey friends! Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to have you back here as always. Today is going to be a fun video, at least for me. So for those who may know me, or if you don't, that's okay. You might know that I have a controversial opinion about cucumbers. I don't know if you've ever experienced finding a type of food annoying. Rather than not liking it, it just is annoying. When a cucumber is there, whatever you're eating, if it's like a salad or a sandwich or whatever, it just tastes like cucumber and nothing else once the cucumber is in there, and so I find it very annoying and I don't like to eat cucumbers. I really wish I did because they're good for you. They're watery. I like the crunch. It's all too much cucumber. But I have another controversial opinion, and that is that I love pickles. Like, I know it's not like a huge controversial opinion, but like there's a big tear down the middle of people who love pickles and people who hate pickles. Well, I'm a person who loves pickles, and I am passionate about pickles, and they're so good all the time. So I am continuing to take the steps in my life to do the things that I want to do that I've either been too lazy to do, or just didn't have the time to do it, or didn't think I could. And so today I'll be making pickles from home. I know that was a long-winded intro that made, kind of sense with what we're doing today, but I just thought you guys might want to know about my cucumber opinions as well. But pickles are the exception to the cucumbers, and I am making them today wholeheartedly. Just know while you watch me make these pickles, I'm going to be so excited the entire time because I've always wanted to do this, and it's so silly how excited I am for making pickles. So if you guys want to see me make some pickles and hang out with me today, if you just need a friend to put on in the background, I am here for you. Let's make some fucking pickles, my dude. Yeah, pickles. Yeah, pickles. I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so here I am getting my pickle stuff ready. I just took 3 pickling cucumbers. They're like the smaller Persian cucumbers with the bumps on them. And I'm just cutting them into spears because that's how I like to eat my pickles. But you do you. If you want pickle bits or pickle slices, the thinner versions, do that. This isn't a tutorial, this is me following a recipe. Alright, next is my onion. This is just a sweet onion. I think they ask for Vidalia onions in theirs. To be honest, I'm not really quite sure what that was, and I didn't look it up, so I got a sweet onion. They said about a 1/4 cup, so I just cut it in half and chopped it into bigger chunks because I like my onion chunky. I got a little piece of paper towel here because I heard that the stuff that gets in your eyes and makes your eyes water from onions is just attracted to the water and like brings it out from your tear ducts, and that putting something closer to it that contains water might actually help it not make your eyes water, and it did. Alright, so here are my garlic boys. It asked for 3 garlic cloves. I intended on doing that, but they turned out to be more smaller garlic cloves, so I have like 5, which is good because I put some where I was supposed to later in this recipe, and some where I wasn't. So a little extra garlic for me, but that's cool. I like my shit garlicky. I'm smashing the garlic, by the way. I'm not like chopping it up, just smashing it to release the garlic juices. Alright, making my brine. I'm taking a 1/2 cup of white vinegar and a 1/2 cup of water, and then putting some of my garlic in there, 3 of my garlic cloves. Some kosher salt. They also suggest pickling salt, but kosher salt works too. I think it was 1.5 teaspoons, something too small. Then I got some granulated sugar for sweetness. I think it was about like 1/2 teaspoon. And now some black peppercorns. Wow, great shot, Veronica. I just did to what my heart told me to do and added some mustard seed. Doing this by eye because that's who I am as a person. Last is crushed red pepper, and again, just to my taste. The link will be below for the recipe. So you boil it and heat it up until all of the granulated stuff has dissolved, and let it cool a little bit before pouring it into the jar. To make my pickles, I put some onion in there and then my spears. I put some garlic in here, which I was not supposed to do, but fuck it, I'll do whatever I want to. Adding in some dill weed. It was supposed to be 4 stalks, but they didn't have stalks, they just had this. And then I add the brine in and put it in the fridge for 24 hours. Actually had to make 2 batches of the brine because my jar was bigger than their jar. Hello, the time has come. I have my pickles. They're here. I'm so excited. Anyway, they look beautiful and they're really cold in my hands, so I'm gonna set them down. And it's time to eat a pickle. I hope it's good. I had a professional pickle sniffer sniff them earlier and say they smelled like pickles. So that's important. That's truly the dream. Patrick is making some sad hand gestures from the background about not liking pickles. So that's fine. They're not for you. And yeah, here they are. It's a little flippity floppity, but I mean, it feels like a pickle. That seems pretty normal. Okay, great. No one, you guys didn't tell me I had an eye goober. Sick. All right, so pickle time. Feeling pretty good, looking pretty pickle, if you ask me. Here we go. Yeah, it's pretty good. It needs a little bit more salt in here. I don't know who that lady was thinking that that was enough salt. I kind of figured, but I thought, hey, maybe it's science. It's not science, it needs more salt. It also tastes a little cucumbery still, and we already talked about how I feel about cucumbers, so like, is it my favorite pickle? No. Will it be my favorite pickle after further processing in the jar? Hopefully, because it's got good flavor, if I do say so myself. I will give you the ASMR in the last crunch. I'm sorry for those of you who hate that. All right, guys. Well, on a scale of 1 to hell yeah pickles, I would say a 6, but like a higher rate when they're done pickling, because I think they need more than 24 hours.
Like a heck yeah pickles.
It's like a yeah pickles, you know. So I would pickle again, and the spice really does add. So. Yeah, if you want to make pickles, definitely try this, but leave them in longer than 24 hours, unless you like a cucumbery pickle, in which case, perfect for you, but not perfect for me. I'm still really excited that I got to make pickles, so, you know, that's another little recipe I have up my sleeve. I'll see you guys in a second for the, you know. Dude, those pickles turned out so well, they're so good. There are a couple things that I might have wanted to change, but you know what those are, and I'm just happy that I'm continuing to take these steps to actually go for the things that I want to do. I know that making pickles doesn't seem like a huge step. It might not feel like one to you, but it feels good to actually make the effort to do things that I want to do. And I know that sometimes you forget to make effort for yourself, and I'm trying really hard to do that, and that's why you guys are watching me on this journey. So even if I'm just making pickles, it's, you know, it's in a direction of trying to do something better for myself, and I hope that you guys are taking those steps too, because you're important, especially to you, because you're the person that's, you know, living inside your body. So I hope that if you haven't yet, you start thinking about things that you could possibly do to make your soul happy, even if it's just small, you know? So before I let you guys go, I just wanted you all to know that this is a channel that promotes mental health, and I just want to make sure that people who might be struggling with inner turmoil and not know what to do with it and might not feel comfortable talking to a lot of people about it. I just want to make sure that you types of people have resources and things that you can look up. So I am going to start listing in my description box below resources that I found helpful and places that you can go if you're struggling with your mental health in any capacity. If you want to continue with your mental health journey along with a professional, or if you're just starting and want to kind of figure out ways that might be able to help what you're working with. Obviously, there are tons of resources online that you can find. I know, if you have access to a professional, I would highly recommend things like that. But again, for those people who might need a little extra push within themselves, definitely check out the resources below because they've certainly been good for me, and I hope that they might work for you as well or lead you to something that does work for you. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I had a great time today making pickles. I hope that you guys had a good time too, or just, had a little extra companionship where you needed it. I hope that you're doing the best that you can, and I thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe the video, share if you want to, and definitely hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I make a new video like this one. So I will see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I do. Okay, bye guys. I want to get an undisturbed crunch. I want to eat a stupid pickle on camera, that's it. But yeah! I might not feel talking to a lot of people about